Major charge and a major bail set in this case. Prosecutors are recommending $6 million to keep this guy behind bars. They have officially identified the suspect in this case. His name is Deontay Lee Murray, 36 years old, a resident of Compton. Now, these charges, they were announced earlier this morning during a press conference here at the Hall of Justice. Take a look. Sheriff Alex Villanueva, along with District Attorney Jackie Lacey, making the big announcement. He is facing attempted murder charges. If convicted, Murray could face life in prison. The charges were filed this morning. Sheriff Villanueva saying this was a willful, premeditated attack against the two deputies, adding the evidence in this case, a combination of video and forensics from the scene, is strong and will likely stick to a conviction. Within hours of the shooting, the Homicide Bureau, the Operation Safe Streets, and Major Crimes Bureau, they rallied together to find the shooter, to find witnesses. It was on September 12th. The two deputies were shot while on duty, sitting in their patrol car parked in South LA. A 31-year-old female deputy shot in the jaw and a 24-year-old male deputy shot in the head. The suspect allegedly fled the scene in a stolen black Mercedes.
These acts and that day, I will not forget it. And it represents the worst in humanity. And that evening, I said, we will find this man. And I can report today, we have found our suspect.
This morning, my office filed attempted murder charges against Deontay Lee Murray in the shooting of these two deputies.
And the suspect is being linked to a separate incident which ultimately led detectives to his arrest earlier this month. Murray allegedly shot a man in the leg and took off with the victim's black Mercedes. On September 15, Murray was located in the city of Linwood. During a pursuit, Murray threw out a weapon which was linked back to the shooting of the two deputies. He is expected back out here live to be arraigned today in a courthouse in Compton. I'm Lena Bergen reporting live here in downtown LA. That is the very latest. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this Drury Tuesday. Well, at least it's Drury where I'm at. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good myself. Well, there you have it. Compton man arrested, charged with attempted murder and ambush shooting of two deputies. Mr. Deontay Murray, so is said to have done this so-called crime. But as we know, throughout history, anytime situations like this occur, any black face will do, long as we get somebody, So can we really rest assured that Mr. Deontay Murray actually did these shootings? Well, not really. We can't. But the sheriff's office and all that, and the prosecuting attorney offices, they seem to think that they have a very, very strong case. Let's get into the story. Los Angeles County Sheriff Alex Villanueva announced Wednesday that a suspect is in custody in the ambush shooting of two deputies in Compton earlier in September. The suspect was identified during a 10 a.m. news conference as 36-year-old Deontay Lee Murray of Compton. Murray has been charged with premeditated attempted murder of a peace officer and possession of a firearm by a felon. A news release from the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office stated, investigators believe Murray is the person seen on video walking up to a patrol car outside the Martin Luther King Transit Center on September 12th and opening fire on a male and a female deputy before fleeing on foot. Both deputies were struck by the gunfire and aided each other while they waited for help. All right. Yeah, we saw that on that video, What a shame. What a shame. And I like to add this, as you can see, Sheriff Villanueva talking about is one of the most, worst cases or something like to that effect, and, human history like this is some of the worst things that a human being could do. But he never, he don't have those kind of, that same, remorse when it comes down to police officers doing the same thing to unarmed people, you know, that's, like I said, shot in the back, just running away. You understand? Not just tased, and not only that, hell, there's been cases where they have tased people to death, but he don't seem to share those same sentiments when it comes down to situations like that. But I can add this: as long as you get rogue policemen going around doing the things I just named that they have done to people and murdering civilians, you know, what have you, you're going to have cases like this, and it will ramp up, you know. Now, to continue, the 31-year-old female deputy was struck in the jaw, and the 24-year-old male deputy was hit in the head. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department has said both were hospitalized in critical condition and have since been released to continue their recovery. Murray is also believed to be involved in a September 1st carjacking and robbery that occurred prior to the shooting. He was arrested in connection with that incident on September 15th, 3 days after he allegedly shot the deputies. If Murray is doing all of this, then he deserved to go down. You know, I mean, really, especially this carjacking shit. You know, that shit ain't cool. You know, to continue, at the time, the sheriff's department told the media Murray was not a suspect in the shooting of the deputies. He was charged with carjacking, second-degree robbery, assault with a semi-automatic firearm, and attempted murder in the carjacking incident on September 17th. He also faces allegations of his association with a criminal street gang and discharging a rifle, inflicting great bodily injury in the carjacking incident. Wow. Investigators later linked Murray to the shooting of the deputies and charged him with homicide. Bureau Captain Kent Wegener said no motive for the shooting was given, other than the fact that he was obviously hates policemen and he wants them dead, Wegener said. Murray is scheduled to be arraigned Wednesday. Prosecutors are recommending bail be set at $6.15 million. Shit, who got that to get Murray out anyway? If convicted, as charged, Murray faces a possible maximum life sentence in state prison, the DA's office stated. It's amazing that they brought Murray in alive. You know what I mean? First of all, you know. And then on top of that, also, I will add, it's amazing that they don't give him the death penalty, you know. I don't know. I don't know if Murray did this thing or not, but I know a lot of times whenever situations like this or other crimes, you know, resulting in somebody getting hurt or what have you, you know, blame it on a black man. You know, any man will do. You know, who knows though? But the truth will reveal one day. You know, prevail. It will prevail one day. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this particular situation right here. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.